Welcome to Lenny Solomon Live. Hey everybody. Yeah, it's Thursday night. And it's time for Lenny Solomon Live, show number 118. 100 high. 118. Today's show, as usual, is a very special show as we head towards the end of 1 year of Lenny Solomon Lives. All right, we got a shout out. We got a shout out from our associate producer in Clifton, New Jersey, Judy Hertzfeld. Today is Washington Capitals Day. This is the Washington Capitals alternate jersey for home. There's a lot of different jerseys out there, as you guys can tell. And this is their hat. Washington Capitals. We're getting a thumbs up, which means sound is good. But I'm actually testing every sound before every show now to make sure it should work. So far, we've had good luck, thank God. Okay, so what are we going to do for you guys today? Show number 118 as we head towards 120. 120 will end season 1. 120 shows in the first season, and as coincidentally as it is, July 22nd was the first show last year. So July 22nd, we're going to do 120 shows by July 21st, which means we have to have a show next Sunday night and Monday night, and that will end season 1. All right? Very exciting. Very exciting. Today is a little bit of a State of the Union address. I'm going to tell you guys what's going on with all the different things. Let's start with concerts. Will there be any more Schlock Rock concerts? How'd you like that for this ominous music? Will there be any more Schlock Rock concerts? Yes, there will. I don't know when, though. We have to wait until the world comes back to normal. You know? We have to wait till the world gets back to normal. And let's take in some time. But here in Israel, they're opening up. It's a good thing. Here in Israel, there are no more masks, at least not in outside or inside, only in places of like, I think where there were a lot of people or something, I don't know. But we just got rid of them on June, it was this past Tuesday actually, I think it was. No more masks as of this past Wednesday. It was July 15th, June 15th. Yeah. So, here in Israel, getting back to normal slowly but surely. And hopefully around the world too. Hopefully around the world as well. And, all right. So what are we going to do musically for you guys today? Today we're going to focus on album number 32. What album is that? Say, what do you mean? I have to tell you what album 32 is? You guys should know. You guys have been watching for a whole year. Album 32 is a Shabbat in Liverpool. And since it's Thursday night, it's Erev Shabbat, we're going to do 4 or 5 songs from Shabbat in Liverpool. Let's start off with Shamru. Vishamru, which could be sung Friday night during the Ma'ariv service, or it could be done at Kiddush on Shabbat morning. Here we go. Vishameru Bnei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lasot et ha-Shabbat Lidorotam berit olam Beini uvein Bnei Yisrael Oti liolam ששת ימים עשה השם את השמיים ואת הארץ וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש. Vishamru, track number 4 on a Shabbat in Liverpool, album number 32. So now when somebody asks you, what is Schlock Rock album number 32, you'll say it's a Shabbat in Liverpool. Of course I know that. What do you mean? I'm a Schlock Rock aficionado. I know all 39 albums. I know their titles. I know when they were released. So it's a very interesting story for a Shabbat in Liverpool, because the Shabbat in Liverpool was recorded in 2005, but it wasn't released until 2010, because it took me 5 years to get licensing. Very interesting story. That in its own right, Hashem had a lot to do with that. Hashem has a lot to do with everything, including this career. How did this career come about? Do you think it was planned? Do you think I said one day, oh, I'm going to become the king of Schlock and travel all over the world? No, it's not what happened. What happened was Hashem said, this is what you're going to do. And the phone rang off the hook. And we didn't have any advertising or marketing or demographics or game plan or business plan or anything. We just had this one album, Learning is Good. And after Learning is Good, we had Purim Torah and Jewish Pride. And then we started touring. And that's how it all came to be. So, all right, a little bit of some history for you guys. So, live concert tours. Will there be more? I think there will be. If not, we'll keep doing these Lenny Solomon live shows. But I think we're gonna have some more tours. I'm hoping. I mean, I am coming in August. If any camps want shows, get in touch with me. I am also coming in October and in December, and potentially January as well. So. There's a lot of places to get Schlock Rock concerts. Talk to your community and have them get in touch with me, and I'll try to get in touch with you guys as well. All right, so that is State of the Union Part 1. Let's do another Shabbat in Liverpool song, and this is called Vayechulu. And it goes like this. Vayechulu השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם ויכל אלוקים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה וישבות היום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה ויכל אלוקים ביום השביעי ויקדש אותו כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוקים לעשות. Yes, indeed. Shabbat in Liverpool, Vayechulu, track number 5. So we've done 2 songs. They're quick songs, the Shabbat in Liverpool, because we have 21 tracks on Shabbat in Liverpool. And some of them are very short. So we just did 2 short ones to kind of get us into the groove. All right, let's go to item number 2 on the State of the Union address. As today is our State of the Union address, and we're going to talk about the Four Corners Project, because here we are in www.fourcornersproject.org studio here in Beit Shemesh, Israel. What does the Four Corners Project do? Answer, it makes projects that promote Jewish education through music and media. Informal Jewish education through music and media. That's what it does. In essence, it is a Schlock Rock company, but it's not for profit. It enables us to keep going in a world where music has become free. So, everybody, when I was in America, I called up 1-800-GOT-JUNK. It's a clutter removal company, and they took away 8,000 Schlock Rock CDs and tossed them in the garbage. You're going to say, Lenny, how could you have done that? Answer, they've been there for the last 10 years. Nobody buys CDs anymore. Their cars don't even come with CD players. Computers don't come with CD players. People don't even know what the compact disc is anymore. It is an obsolete medium. Don't worry, I didn't throw them all out. I still kept some. But I want you to know that that's one of the things that I did on my last trip to New York, is I got rid of compact discs. So why are we talking about this? We're talking about this because the Four Corners Project makes new projects, but it's all digital and it's pretty much free except for donations, if you guys give donations. So I would ask you all to go to the fourcornersproject.org, make a donation for the year. Doesn't have to be big, doesn't have to be small, doesn't have to be medium, it can be whatever you want it to be. And that way, we continue to work and provide you with great content for your family, for the Jewish family growing up. How many letters have I gotten lately from people saying, Lenny, I grew up on your music. Thank you very much. I get so many of those. Thank God. because it validates the career, which is now 35, 36 years old. Okay, so here we are. Let's do, what are we going to play today? What are we going to play now? Yes, I love this song. Okay, this is called Ein Kelokeinu. Ein Kelokeinu, Ein Kadonenu, Ein Kemalkeinu, Ein Kemoshienu. Mi Kelokeinu, Mi Kadonenu, Mi Kemalkeinu, Mi Kemoshienu. Nodel Elokeinu, Nodel Adonenu, Nodel Malkeinu, Nodel Moshienu. Baruch Elokeinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu. Atahu Elokeinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu, Atahu Sheiktiru Avotenu. Oh, lefanecha et ketoret, et ketoret hasamim. Sing with me, everybody. Ein Kelokeinu, track number 15 off of album 32, A Shabbat in Liverpool. Okay, so what are the projects that the Four Corners Project are working on? Album number 40 is called The Big Six. We played a track last show from that album. Album number 41 is going to be a new parody album. Haven't written one song yet from it, but it's going to be classic schlock. And album number 42 is all Hebrew, and I'm in the middle of working on it now. I'm in pre-production / production. So it's really fun. That I'm recording here in Israel because it's an all Hebrew production. Album number 40 is being recorded in Dumont, New Jersey in the Pine Room, which is Ethan Bill's studio. And it's coming out great already. One song is finished. We're going to be releasing it soon. Okay, so let's go now to so that's the Four Corners Project. We have 3 albums, and then we have, of course, this webisode, and I want to do a webisode called Exploring Israel. So if you guys would donate, we would fund it and we would do it. And plus we want to do some music videos and animations, a lot of great things, not to mention Daniel in Babylon, which is the next item up on the list. We'll talk about Daniel in Babylon, but right now, let's play Yom Zeh Mechubad, track 17 off A Shabbat in Liverpool. And hello to Andra. Say hello to Andra as she is writing in. And here we go. Yom Zeh Mechubad mikol yamim, ki bo Shabbat tzur olamim, sheshet yamim taseh melachtecha, Yom HaShvi'i leElokecha. Shabbat lo taseh bo melacha, ki chol asa sheshet yamim. Yom Zeh Mechubad mikol yamim, ki bo Shabbat tzur olamim. Rishon hu limikra kodesh, Yom Shabbaton Yom Shabbat kodesh. Al kein kol ish be'yeino yikadesh, al shtei lechem yivtzu tmimim. Yom Zeh Mechubad mikol yamim, ki bo Shabbat tzur olamim. Echol mashmanim shetem amtakim, ki Geld iten chobo devekim Beged lilbosh Lechem chukim Basar ודגים וחום הטעמים יום זה מכובד מכל ימים כי בו שבת צור עולמים לא תחסר כל בו ואכלת ושבעת וברכת את השם אלוקיך אשר אהבת כי ברכך מכל העמים יום זה מכובד מכל ימים כי בו שבת צור עולמים השמיים מספרים כבודו גם הארץ מלך חסדו ראו כי כל אלה עשית ידו כי הוא עצור פעולו תמים יום זה מכובד מכל ימים כי בו שבת צור עולמים יום זה מכובד יום זה מכובד יום זה מכובד מכל ימים יום זה מכובד track number 17 off a Shabbat in Liverpool. All right, you guys. We've played 4 songs so far from that album. And let's get to item number 3 on the State of the Union address. Daniel in Babylon. Lenny, you wrote a musical. The musical's called Daniel in Babylon. Whatever happened to it? I'm glad you asked. So basically the way it works is like this. When you write a musical, it's an amazing feeling. I can't even begin to tell you the amount of joy that I got writing it. It took 6 to 8 weeks. It came down like water. It was like receiving prophecy. And when it was finished, I said, oh my gosh, this is a hit musical. This is going to be bigger than everything. And that's the way I felt, and that's the way I still feel. I still feel that way. However, it takes time, and Hashem has to want it to go. Just like I told you that when Shlock Rock started, there was no plan, and Hashem just sent people and sent people and sent people. Well, the same thing has to happen with Daniel in Babylon, and it hasn't happened yet. So we're 9 years since I finished the first draft. We had a birthday party last May 30th, just this past May 31st, and we are now in the 10th year. Well, it's 9 years and a little bit of more than almost a month, 9 years and almost a month. So we are, let's call it, right, 9 years and a half a month since we finished the first draft. And I truly believe this thing is going to launch. I'm hoping even this year it's going to debut. So if you want to hear more about how that's going to happen, private message me and I will give you guys the whole rundown. But that's what's going on. It is not dead. It is very much alive. Daniel in Babylon is alive and will see the light of day. It will, with God's help. Okay, so that's item number 3 on the State of the Union address. Let's go down to the prayers for the sick. So let's just pick some names, say some Tehillim, say a psalm. And also, before we do that, let's do some Shidduchim. So Shoshana Bracha bat Brindle needs a shidduch. Asher Anshel ben Chaim Matityahu Yaakov HaKohen needs a shidduch. There's a lot of people out there that need shidduchim. Miriam Yehudit Batova Shena needs a shidduch. Right. So you know who you are. Pray for people that need shidduchs and set them up if you can. And that's a hard thing to do. Then, of course, there's people that need parnassah. Let me see what we got here. People that need parnassah, people that need income. You have to pray for people who need income. You know who they are. I don't have to give you names. And then people that are sick. So let's just go to a couple of names here. Yosef Michael ben Yehudit Shoshana. He had a heart transplant, so hopefully he's doing well and on his way to recovery. Yafa Efrona bat Henya Yehudit. Dayan ben Chedva. He needs a refuah shlema. Miriam Dodi bat Chana Yochevet needs a refuah shlema. Eliza bat Batsheva needs a refuah shlema. Rivka Fruma bat Leah Bela needs a refuah shlema. Chana Leah bat Malka Sima. And see, I'll give you one more name. Shmuel Michael ben Malka. Shmuel Michael ben Malka and Velva Razel bat Devora. Okay, so those are your names for people who need a refuah shlema. Let's do one more song, and then we'll talk about item. What's the last item on the list? I'm not sure. I'm not sure there is anymore. I think that might have been it. So here we go. Mizmor LeDavid. Let's take it home. Here we go. Mizmor LeDavid, Hashem ro'i lo echsar, binot deshe yarbitzeni, al mei menuchot yenaleni, nafshi yishovev, yancheni v'maglei tzedek, למען שבו גם כי ילך בקץ המוות לא יירא רע כי אתה עמדי שבטך ומשענתך המה ינחמוני תערוך לפני שולחן נגד צורריי, תשענת בשמן ראשי, כוסי רוויה, אך טוב וחסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי, ושבתי בבית השם לאורך ימים. Together everybody. Na 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 Shabbat. Na 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 Shabbat. Na 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 Shabbat. Oh, Shabbat Shalom, everybody, from the Four Corners Project Studio in Israel. We wish you a great Shabbat. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Sunday night. I think Sunday night and Monday night we're going to do shows 119 and 120 and finish year one. It's going to be a party. Yes, it will. Because it's redemption time. Keep on schlagen, everybody, and see you next week.